everybody. This is Sandy, and I'm here with another one of our Heart of Hollywood media interviews. And today I'm super excited because I finally get to interview my good friend, Luigi Irauzqui. He is an all-around tastemaker. He is a lifestyle guru. He is a celebrity interior designer. He is a fashion expert. He is a trend expert, and he's here. So I'm very, very happy to have you here today, Luigi.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Luigi, I have to say that I love everything you do. You are also the head of Casa Vecchia Design Group.
Yes, I am. I've been the head of the Casa Vecchia group for quite a few years.
That's
like
wonderful.
Almost 20 years.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Well, you must have been a little boy at the time.
Yeah, yes. I guess so. But this is Hollywood, you know? Smoke and mirrors.
Well, let me tell you, I have to say that something I love about the work you do is that you are, your taste is heavily influenced by your European heritage, your South American heritage.
Absolutely.
In what way would you say that your work is informed by your multicultural background?
Well, I think for me, especially with my colors and my love of color, you know, that, you know, I got that from living in South America, being in, being born in Peru and living around the world. I think that, that just has greatly influenced the way that I decorate. You know, I mean, I do have my monochromatic times, but, I'm just a lover of color.
Well, let me tell you, I've seen you on the eStyle Network. I've seen you on the Home Channel. You're everywhere. What is one of the projects that you're working on now? Do you have some website that our friends could find online, or some place that our friends could find you? Where can they find you right now?
Well, you can find me at luigiirauzqui.com. I do have a blog that unfortunately I haven't had the time to follow up on a lot, but I do contribute with different magazines, and I've worked for Elle Decor and, all these different Harper's Bazaar interiors. Obviously, I do work with them as a contributing editor, even though I'm a style editor. It's been a crazy 2 years.
Oh, I can imagine.
So for me, it's easier to find me actually on social media. It's amazing what's happened, the last couple of years. At Luigi Irauzqui on Instagram, and I give a lot of advice on Instagram when I don't have a lot of time on blogging. I post things on Instagram, and I got a lot of beautiful reactions from different people who are fans around the world.
No, I can imagine. And speaking of little bits and pieces of advice, I wanted to ask you, for our friends out there, if we're looking for one thing that we can do or buy in order to make our house look a little bit more inviting or more beautiful, what could we do?
For me, houses have to be your personality. So at the end of the day, I think that, as the style hunter, I travel the world for those particular pieces to finish off a home. But I would recommend to people, first of all, not to have fear of redoing your home every couple of months, because it's not a great commitment. You can actually do a seasonal home. You can have it, in the summer. You can have like the cooler colors and warmer colors in the winter. But what I would say is do something that means a lot to you. Maybe a family heirloom that you think that maybe it's not going to fit in your house, but it has sentimental value. It will always be treasured.
Well, that's excellent advice. It's wonderful. Now, you did mention the Style Hunter. Please tell us a little bit more about that activity that you carry out. What does the Style Hunter mean, and what do you do in that regard?
Well, with the magazine, when I started working with Harper's Bazaar Interiors, they did call me their lifestyle guru, and they did mention, that I was their style hunter, because I do hunt for houses around the world and for pieces that that will complement your house. So from that concept came the interest in through my publicists and through different people in developing a show on the Style Hunter Adventures with Harper's Bazaar. Beyond being with a magazine, I think it's a great idea to actually give people advice on how to not just decorate your home, but also it's a lifestyle thing, like lifestyles become so much bigger than just the headings of fashion or interior design or, architecture. So the Style Hunter really is about how to live your life in style.
Oh,
basically. So
absolutely.
that's what the Star Hunter is about.
Well, I remember one time I interviewed you a couple of years ago, and something really stuck with me. We were discussing fashion in general,
Yes.
specifically men's fashion.
Yes.
And Luigi told us at the time that a well toned, healthy body, gym toned body, would be the equivalent of modern couture, which was to me very interesting because
Yes.
certainly a healthy body is the foundation for looking good.
Of course.
So I thought that was fantastic. Also, it's a status symbol, certainly. I mean, a well
Absolutely.
kept.
And you know, we are in Hollywood, you know, and we joke about, how superficial we can be in the city. But at the end of the day, I think it's also for your health and for your, it's your card of presentation, if you're a chef and, you put on some weight, I'm like, you would kind of doubt whether the food is that healthy,
Absolutely.
And I think especially with fashion, obviously, we can be different sizes. If you're comfortable in your body, that's all that matters at the end of the day. But it's nice to live in a place that actually respects working out and respects looking good. And you know what? I am not a young person, so it's like I've got to keep up with those youngsters out there, and there's a lot of competition out there.
Well, I have to say, you look fantastic. So,
Thank you.
and let me ask you, going back to the subject of fashion, again, similar to my previous question, if a man were to buy one specific garment for this season, what should he buy?
Well, I wouldn't say for the season. I think in general, and I've been telling this for many, many years, a beautiful, expensive, exquisite black jacket.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Or I'm wearing today a blue blazer. You really need to invest in that. And a great pair of shoes. Always a great pair of shoes and no socks. That's how it is.
That's a
These
little.
days.
That's
You don't wear socks anymore.
Very original, very cool. I like that. I like that. Luigi, it was wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
No. I mean, I hope it's not the last time you come and join us.
Of course not. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
friends, if you want to learn more about Luigi and about other interesting people in the industry, do log on to heartofhollywoodmedia.com and subscribe. Thank you, Luigi.
Of course.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.